My Lottery Dream Home's lively host, David Bromer, is one of those individuals with an exuberant personality who brightens any space he walks into with his distinctively lovely smile. David's fashion sense and artistic flair have made him a household name for many people who watch his work on television, but there is much more to this gifted designer than his eye for luxury and his ability to help lottery winners find their ideal homes. So, let's get started and find out the little-known facts about David Bromstad. How much will you give me? Well, it will depend on the house we're selling, so be sure to be ready for it. Give me some good news. David Bromstad was born in Minnesota on August 17, 1973, into a close-knit family with strong morals. From a young age, he demonstrated a strong interest in art and creativity, which would later become his calling. His artistic pursuit was very clear to him at a young age. He always knew he wanted to follow a path that would allow him to express himself. His love of drawing, painting, and making things with his hands was a defining moment for him as a child. He's just a natural talent. His path to becoming a celebrated creative didn't happen overnight, but there was one dream that stuck out to him. As a child, he always wanted to work for Disney, which led him to attend Ringling College of Art and Design, a prestigious institution known for turning out highly regarded animators. While other kids his age were content to simply see Disney productions, David wanted to be a part of the creation because he was especially fascinated by animations and he fostered the dream of becoming N. Ely's plan worked, and he achieved his goal of working as an illustrator at Disney immediately after graduating from college. This is a perfect example of the saying, "If you can dream it, you can have it." His time with Disney allowed him to refine his skills and develop his artistic vision, but even though he eventually left animation to pursue other creative interests, Disney's influence can still be seen in his work today and remains the main factor that helped him reach his lifelong dream. After leaving Disney, David pursued other endeavors where he received his first significant break that would propel him into the spotlight worldwide. A friend of his suggested that he move to Miami and try his hand at hosting HGTV's Design Star. At the time, the cable network was looking for a new host for their new program, so David gave in to his friend's pressure and appeared on the show, where he faced off against 9 other prospective designers. He brought his unique style to the competition, and like his signature excellence, he won. In the inaugural season of HGTV's Design Star, he won the grand prize, a car, and the opportunity to host his own show on the network. This victory ushered in his television career and opened doors to new opportunities. Winning Design Star not only demonstrated David's talent and inventiveness, but also his charismatic personality, which immediately made him a fan favorite. Following his success as a design star, David went on to host multiple HGTV shows. Following his exploits on Color Splash, David appeared as a guest judge in the first episode of the second season of HGTV's Design Star. He also appeared as a moral support to the finalists in Challenge 7 Island Dreams. Beyond his appearances on Color Splash, which ran from 2007 to 2012, David went on to appear in a number of HGTV productions, but it was My Lottery Dream Home that cemented his position in the spotlight. When My Lottery Dream Home first aired, one would think that finding lottery winners eager to be on the TV show would be easy because, after all, who wouldn't want to share the joy of buying a dream home after winning big? However, it wasn't exactly that way. In 2015, David helped lottery winners find and design their dream homes, adding his signature colorful touch to each project. Interestingly, though, the show gave David the most recognition out of all of his projects. The problem wasn't that there weren't any lottery winners. Rather, it was that many of them were reluctant to appear on television. Mike Capote, the show's producer, disclosed that at the start of Season 1, the production team contacted over 1,000 lottery winners, but only 10 of them agreed to appear on television. The producers were uneasy about these winners' reluctance to take center stage, and it wasn't clear whether Even though the casting process was slow at first, things quickly improved once the show found its footage. The Lottery Dream Home would even make it past the first season, but that didn't stop them. In the first episode, the participant won an incredible $180 million, the highest amount ever recorded on the show. This incredible win made for an exciting debut, and viewers were captivated by the prospect of such enormous wealth being translated into a dream home purchase. In an interview, David said that he doesn't play the lottery because he's won it by hosting the show. He also added that he wouldn't dare touch scratch-offs because he feels that having a cool job helping lottery winners and being their guys made casting much easier. You may have wondered if David had thought about winning one for himself, but the truth is that he was never tempted to try winning one. Fulfilled simply by making people smile, but in the midst of making people smile, David nearly broke down in tears behind closed doors. One of the biggest heartaches in life is witnessing a loved one become ill, and David dealt with this pain back in 2016 when the superstar host posted an emotional message on Facebook, asking friends and followers for support while his father was in the hospital. David disclosed that his father was suffering from severe heart problems, with a dangerously high resting heart rate of 136, concerns about seizures, and David had to deal with more than just his father's health scare in 2015. He shared another heartbreaking post on Facebook about his close friends who had suffered a hemorrhagic stroke. The stroke tragically changed Gerard's life, leaving him in need of extensive care and rehabilitation to regain his mobility. His father was feeling depressed and asked for prayers. Fortunately, after a long stay at the hospital, his father recovered. As summed up in his post, David's affectionate and vivacious personality is complemented by his extensive tattoo collection, which began as a few small designs but soon developed into a full-fledged passion. Today, David's body is covered in a variety of tattoos that depict his life's passions and inspirations. His tattoos are a reflection of his vibrant personality and artistic nature, with many of them being Disney-inspired, honoring his time as a Disney illustrator and his. For starters, he has tattoos of Nikki Cinderella's castle and the word magic on his thighs. Other tattoos honor his family, his love of color, and his personal motto, always embrace who you truly are. One of his favorite tattoos is a "Hoping Good Scratch and Sniff" sticker that takes him back to his early years and evokes memories of snacking with his family. He also has a lion tattooed on his shin, which he got because of his zodiac sign. He was born on August 17th, making him. In addition to lavishing money on vibrant tattoos, Davis is well known for his charitable endeavors. His success has allowed him to give back, and he is passionate about using his platform to make a difference. He has been involved in a number of charitable initiatives, such as children's health and arts education, because he believes in the power of giving back and is dedicated to using his talents and influence to help others, which are demonstrated on his show. His passion for assisting people in finding their ideal houses, along with his lively demeanor and generous spirit, is undoubtedly the reason he continues to be the people's favorite.